Hi everyone, so I'm going to talk this video about what is SEO. So a lot of people, myself included, talk about SEO quite a lot and really get into the nitty-gritty technical stuff. And a lot of people actually just don't really know what it even is, let alone the benefits that it can bring for their business. So in this video, I'm going to quickly explain what it is, why it's beneficial to your business, and the top 3 things that you can be doing to help boost your SEO. So number 1. What is it? SEO stands for search engine optimization, which means optimizing your website to appear higher up in Google for your chosen keyword. Let's say you're a florist based in Sheffield. You want to be on page 1 when people type in florist Sheffield, right? Because who searches to page 5 anyway? Let's be honest. Now, the way you get there isn't just by hoping and praying that your website will get further up on Google and that they'll love your content and everything will be rosy, because quite frankly, that's unfortunately not what happens. You have to make sure that you hit each of the 200 ranking signals that Google have put out as their guidelines to make sure that your website is more likely to rank in Google than it was before or compared to your competitors. So, there are various techniques and strategies in order to do this, and to list them all I'd be here forever. So I'll just give you the top 3. So the first one is link building. So making sure you have authoritative, credible websites linking back to your website. These can be bloggers, these can be government websites, these can be industry websites that are useful, people you partner up with, charities you may sponsor. The really credible people and relevant websites that are going to link back to your content and link back to your website to say, yeah, this person's great at what they do and I recommend them. Here's a link back to their website. The second thing you can do is take a brief look at your website and look at the meta tags and keywords on page. So make sure there's no more than 7 keywords on every page of your website, otherwise you look like you're trying to boycott the system and keyword stuff, which we don't want, because that's what we call black hat techniques, which is just basically bad spammy stuff that will get you completely deranked from Google. So making sure that your meta tags, which are the tags that describe your page to Google when they first come on your website. So you have a title tag, a description tag, and keywords. Keywords aren't as important anymore within the meta information, but it's still useful to have them there anyway. So your title would likely be your keyword, and then a dash, and then your company name, for example. And your description would just be a bit more about your company and what you do, and try and include a few keywords or a roundabout keywords, otherwise that describe what you do. The meta title should be between 50 and 60 characters long, and the description should be between 150 and 160 characters long, just for optimum size and rankability. So what are the benefits of SEO to your business? Well, let's be honest, most people, myself included, and I'm pretty sure you too, never scroll beyond page 1 on Google when we're searching for something. We just don't, because we presume the ones that are on page 1 are going to be the most relevant to us. Maybe we'll go to page 2 if we really want to have a deeper dive around the web, but mostly it's page 1. So when customers search for products and services that you provide, they're normally going to go with the people that are on page 1. If that's not you, you're missing out on tons of potential traffic and also a large pool of potential customers. So the higher up you appear on Google, the more likely you are to get visitors to your website and the more customers you're likely to have. Pretty good, right? So we need to get your website higher up on SEO. Now you can implement the different things that I have mentioned. Oh, I forgot about the third one. So links, meta tags, and the third one that you need to focus on is making sure that all of your social media profiles are optimized accordingly. So for a lot of people, that will mean Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Google+, all have your website links in them, and that you're regularly tweeting and linking back to your website amongst social media. The more followers you have and the more content you have on Twitter does correlate somewhat to your ranking. It's not 100%, and before everyone starts bashing me on here, it's not that the more followers you have, the higher up you appear on Google. It's just correlated. So it's good to have a good following count, and it's good to have good links back to your website in the tweets. And that's something really simple that pretty much anyone and everyone that has a business knows how to do. I'm not here to overcomplicate things. I'm not here to get all technical on you and freak you out. That's just something really simple that you can do. So SEO is fantastic for your business because of it just provides so much more traffic and so many more customers. It's also really good for authority and credibility. If you're on page 1, people think, oh, she must know what she's talking about. She's on page 1. Google must think she's relevant, so therefore I think she's relevant and I think she's credible. So it's really, really good for authority and credibility building. So SEO is fantastic for your business, and I highly recommend you invest in an expert to make sure it's done right and it's done properly for you. The worst thing you can do is black hat technique it, get someone to shove a load of random links at your profile, get you high up on Google, and then you shoot back down again as soon as you stop paying them or when Google realise what they've actually done. So you need to make sure you have a Google-friendly expert that knows the best practice techniques. It might take you a little longer to get to page 1, but when you're there, you're not going to budge. I'm Natalie, and this is Zest for Media. Stay tuned for new videos.